Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Okay, just want to double check our screens across platforms because today we are live streaming on our Twitter video streaming and also on Binance Live. And welcome everyone to today's Roman Live show. We are super honored to have Charles from Nifty Island joining us, and so exciting about it because Nifty Island has been building in the Web3 space for 2 cycles, and we have been observing Charles and Nifty Island team, right, working really hard since a few years ago. We're so happy to welcome Charles come back today and talking about Nifty Island's upcoming plans as well as TGE, right? It's super important. And first, let's welcome Charles. Would you like to introduce yourself and introducing Nifty Island to our audience? Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for having me. I think last time we did this was right at our open beta launch, January 18th or so, a day later. So now whenever we do a big release, we do a moonlight show. So
Thank you.
it's a new tradition, much like Christmas. It comes, about once a year. But yeah, really good to be here. I'm Charles, co-founder and CEO of Nifty Island. We are building Web3's de facto game world. So it's one world that is built by the players. It pulls in every NFT community, every meme coin community, every AI agent into one place where players can create, play games, and win prizes. And it is our goal to be sort of the defining Web3 gaming experience that pulls in everyone. And that's kind of what we've been working on. And yeah, that's us.
So it's super, right? Redefining Web3 games. And I remember last time we played the game together right after the beta launch, and it was exciting. And we also had a lot of influencers playing together, and they also streaming on X as well. That was a great memory. And of course, we would like to talk about, well, TGE, right? And the Nifty Island token. Ticker is Island. So can you share us about the vision behind the Island token TGE and also what it means for the Nifty Island ecosystem? Because this is certainly a very important milestone for the whole team and the company.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So for us, this has been not like a quick TG. This hasn't been something where we put it out way ahead of the game launch. Our goal has always been that we wanted a killer product, a really dedicated community, and then a token that allows us to scale that community and attract far more people to the ecosystem. So after building since the spring of 2021, launching open beta of Nifty Island in January 18th, attracting, probably about 200,000 connected wallets. This is almost 100,000 islands created, 400 plus communities integrated into Nifty, people playing it every day, sharing on the timeline, playing for about 11 months. We finally now have done TGE, and Island Token for us is this scarce commodity that governs access and sort of grants premier access to Web3's leading game world. So we see the good project can build on it, AI agent, NFT community, meme coin, and anyone who wants to utilize this platform is best served by holding the token and staking it. So Island Token does a bunch of stuff. It has all the properties of the sort of scarce land model from before, but it's far better, I think, whereby you can stake Island and have a bigger island, more discoverable content within the platform. You're able to generate quests for other users to perform actions on and have those also enjoy enhanced discoverability. Soon it will also be a currency that's preferred in our UGC marketplace. So as artists and creators create NFTs, you're going to see people trading and utilizing Island for that. And then on top of that, light governance functionality and a bunch that's coming down the line. So we'll get into it, but the way we see this progressing is that today Island Token sort of has utility within the game. It lets you earn. It lets you kind of create content and have that content be discovered. But where we're going is going to be this sort of vast ecosystem of player-issued tokens, people launching their own tokens on top of Nifty, and all of those trading against the island as a base pair. So that's kind of where we're headed. We've also got AI agents that may be purchasing the token in order to be featured and integrated into the game. So there's quite a lot going on with Island Token, and we're glad to have it out. So it's been a wild ride.
Wow, that is really nice, right? About the tokens and also AI agent. That is definitely something that we're going to focus more and then share information. Invite Charles to share more information with us because AI agent is definitely very super popular trending topic right now, right? So how do you see the Web3 gaming evolving in the
Yeah.
few years from your previous experience, right? All the way Web 2, Web 3, and then from previous cycle and then to this one. So, and also where does Nifty Island fit into this vision? Thank you.
Yeah. So I think where Web3 gaming has been, kind of we had early this year this big wave of optimism around Web3 gaming. We were one of the kind of first to do like a play to airdrop campaign. This kicked off like a whole sort of hype cycle around Web3 gaming. Prior to that, it was Axie and the sort of play to earn narrative. I think early this year, we had a lot of indeterminate optimism about Web3 gaming, where people are just sort of like, Web3 gaming is going to do well. We don't know why or exactly how, but we're just generally optimistic about it. And then over the course of the summer, I think you saw people realize, hey, not everything's going to work. Some games are not going to succeed. Some games are. And in fact, games are making really different sorts of bets about why Web3 should be incorporated at all into a game. So what I think we're going to see going into 2025 is that vague kind of open-ended optimism is going to be replaced by a small number of winners, where people are going to say, okay, you know what? Maybe it didn't make sense to just make a random game and tag NFTs onto it. Maybe it's about very specific benefits that Web3 offers. And when you look at Nifty and what we're building, our belief is that user-generated content, games built by the players, is the future. So when you look at Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, and the ways this trend of players building their own games can be accelerated by AI, we think that the future is most definitely players building their own games. We think it's going to eat almost every other category. It's going to be the defining gaming category into the future, is players building their own experiences that get becoming easier and more fun over time. And we think Web3 accelerates that a lot with better incentives, better communities, and better forms of ownership that motivate people to create. And Nifty right now is really the leading user-generated content game world in Web3 by a mile. I mean, we are like by far the most active in this category. There are other games that are good that have some UGC components, but when it comes to like a true full-fledged kind of Roblox-like experience, we are, by far and away the sort of leader in that category. And so when we look at 2025, we think a small number of games will find resounding product market fit and will do very well. And we believe UGC is the category that will define Web3 gaming, and we think we're the best positioned in that category. So that's kind of that's how we see it going, from vague optimism to a focus on UGC gaming. That's where we see Web3 gaming going now.
Nice. And I remember actually, in our last MA almost a year ago, you already mentioned the UGC, right? So we also noticed that a lot of very active content creators, right? And also gamer, right? They are highly involved in the Nifty Island ecosystem. So let's talk about our next question, right? We'd like to focus on creator economy. What makes the Nifty Island creator economy unique, and how does it empower the overall? How does the team or the project, right, wanted to empower creators in your ecosystem? Thank you.
Right. So yeah, the what makes the Nifty creator economy different really is a couple things. So it's kind of, on the one hand, it's how you create, and on the other, it's how you get rewarded for doing it. And we think we've made some pretty significant improvements on both sides of that. You want content to be fun and easy to create. You want it to be rewarding to make it. And if you can get those two things right, it's quite simple. You'll have a lot of content and a lot of people who want to engage with the platform. So on the content creation side, Nifty is one of the easiest, if not the easiest place to build your own game world. So anyone can do it, no coding required. Build your own island. You can do it very quickly and deploy tons of games on your island. Really, it's hard to describe without playing it, but you can hop in and basically have your own playground. You can bring your NFTs to bear. You can invite your friends by sharing a link on Twitter. All this functionality is like significantly improved over the past year, and is we think a really new model of UGC. If Roblox is kind of long form YouTube, kind of hard to produce, not everyone wants to do it. Nifty is like a short form kind of TikTok of UGC. It's like far easier to jump in and just make something. So we've made a lot of improvements there. And this has been even greater, even more improved by the fact that we integrate all of these different communities. So like Pudgy Penguins, Sappy Seals, Mog, Bonk, like all of these different communities build stuff within Nifty. And they do it to promote their own kind of like interests, right? So this is how we kind of improve UGC in creation. On the reward side, players have been competing to get Island Token, and now are kind of stakeholders within the game world. And this has created a really intense sort of level of creation. So Nifty it's been like 6 figures of NFTs that have been created on the platform. Almost 100,000 islands. Like the level of activity we've seen it has been really high for the size of game that it is. And so we think like better rewards, token rewards, and motivate people to create. And you're just going to see that intensify as we roll out our token launchpad, where players can issue their own tokens in order to get rewarded to create. You're also going to see you're also going to see a bunch of new features that will make it really rewarding for people to jump in. Those include what we just rolled out today, which was open quests. So anyone can create their own prizes and quests within Nifty to pull in users. So basically, it comes down to 2 things. Nifty is one of the easiest, most lightweight places to create fun games. It's also increasingly one of the most rewarding places to create. And that's really what it comes down to for UGC.
Wow, that's really nice. And I remember, last year we were busy sharing our NFTs, right? And then creating 3D models of Nifty Island. Yeah, so the MT could be featured, right? And when our MT holder like entering Nifty Island skin, then they could use their MT PFP to play in the game. That was so much fun. I love that experience. And well, Charles 60, talk about the game. Do you mind to also share your screen and then show us a little bit about the game? Because right now we could see we have over 1,200 live audience on Binance, and we're super excited about it.
Amazing. Yes, let me do that. What I'll do is I'll pull up our Twitter and kind of run through some gameplay footage and show you guys the latest. I'm just retweeting the stream real quick. There we go. So let's do it. 1 second. Okay, cool. So, Nifty Island, just to get people kind of caught up to speed here, game's been live since January 18th. Tons of people playing it. We can get in here and there'll be plenty of gameplay footage, but you can see here, like this is a tweet we put out with our token being live. Action-packed gameplay. All these worlds are created by the end user. So all these islands are made by the end player. These are DGods NFTs, Pudgy Penguin avatars. You can bring them all in game just by connecting a wallet. And let me get back here. And I'll show as well a bunch of other stuff we've got cooking. So this is a recent announcement we put out that goes over kind of AI agents presence in Nifty. So you can see here, like what we're working on right now is getting every AI agent to be sort of a placeable NPC in Nifty Island that can assign quests to users and create. And so we're working on that right now and trying to roll that out as fast as possible. But you can see AI16Z there. You can see Ava from Hollow, World AI. You can see a bunch of different ones, some of the virtuals AI agents as well, that are all coming into the platform. So this is a big conviction we have too, is that this sort of UGC metaverse category is going to get accelerated by AI in a pretty considerable way, because it makes it easier to create. It makes it easier to populate a world and make it full of life. So yeah, that's another thing we got going there.
Wow, nice. Yeah, Nifty Island team definitely on top of things, right? Just like you say, already leading the UGC and also the overall Web3 gaming community. And yeah, when I see that already integrated lots of popular AI agents into the Nifty Island game, wow, that's definitely something. And also could attract a lot of meme token communities wanted to play in the Nifty Islands game as well. So, well, since we have been talking about a lot of positive things, right? The vibe is also very good. Well, let's just face it, we do face a lot of challenges, especially in this cycle in the Web3 gaming track, right?
Yes.
It's unlike 2021 when everyone was like so super formal about Web3 gaming, right? And also last cycle, our MD also sold quite well, right? But this cycle it seems like everyone's focused on either AI agent or meme tokens, especially. So,
Yes.
what challenges have you faced while building the Nifty Island ecosystem, and how have you overcome them or tried
Yeah.
to? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. I think what we kind of saw with 2021 was like a lot of like extreme bullishness on like mass consumer adoption of crypto, right? Where it was sort of like, okay, Bored Ape is the new Disney, like sort of everyone will be playing Axie. It was this time where it like looked like we were very, very, very close to this mass adoption moment. And then I think as that fell off and you had things like the FTX hack and sort of this story kind of retraced, we kind of moved into a period that was pretty deeply cynical, right? Where it was sort of like, okay, like you know what, like we're just going to kind of PvP trade with each other for a while. I think meme coins are cool. I think their appeal in a lot of ways, it speaks to like veteran crypto traders who are kind of sick of like project tokens that don't deliver, right? They're sort of like, listen, I've seen this story 100 times. Meanwhile, regular people actually like when there's a product, as well. They sort of like having a vision. When you look at even like XRP continuing to run up, you can see that it's like they like that there's a vision there. Whether crypto people believe that vision makes sense or not, like people do like tokens with a vision. That are kind of more like retail traders. But the crypto hardcore kind of moved over to this PvP meta. And we saw that play out through the summer, kind of into this fall. And now I think with AI picking back up, I think we're seeing that now people have like renewed optimism that there's things we can do with crypto that are quite novel and exciting. And so that, it was a challenge moving through that cynical period, and kind of the main challenge is to remain relevant and capture attention during that period. And thankfully, the open, flexible nature of Nifty has meant that we could integrate all these meme coin communities. So to us, if people are excited about meme coins, well, you can play as meme coin avatars in the game. You can earn meme coins by playing in quests. Our users have earned thousands of dollars of tokens like Bonk just by playing. So for us, that was it. We just adapt because we're quite like an open, flexible platform that benefits from whatever's going on chain. So, but it was a tricky period because people were less excited about games. There's no doubt about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, New Talent's still lots of fun to play, and everyone. But so I know that maybe every cycle, right? We could see, for example, we see DeFi summer, we see GameFi summer, right? And perhaps this cycle is meme token, yeah, summer. Well, I don't know, but we still have time, right, in this cycle, so we will see. And I also strong believe that just like how Nifty Island integrating AI agents, right, to the game, and that will also attract new, different gamers, right, into playing in the ecosystem as well. So we are going to talk about onboarding. This is a $1 billion question, right? And this is must ask, right, for whatever project in whatever track, right? So how New Talent plan to bringing more gamers to your ecosystem? Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. So it's kind of the old like mass adoption question, right? It's sort of like, when is everyone coming in? Like, how is your product going to be the catalyst for that? I think the only answer I think that can be valid to that question it's got to rest on like, why is your product amazing? Like, why are people going to be drawn to it? Because I think when you look at the products in crypto that have successfully onboarded people, it hasn't been that they've had just like one simple gimmick, like marketing gimmick, or like a TV advertisement, or one viral campaign. It's tended to be that they offer something that's like really unique, that normal people can understand, and they can't get it anywhere else. I think that's kind of like the two conditions you got to meet. It's got to be like truly have unique value enabled by crypto, and it's got to be that people kind of can understand what the hell's going on with it. And so look at Coinbase. Like basically, people wanted to buy Bitcoin with a bank account or credit card. That did really well. OpenSea, people wanted to buy NFTs. That has achieved some mass adoption. Now, for us, the thing we're pushing towards is being this extremely vibrant UGC game world where you can enjoy deep community and win wild prizes. Like there are no other games out there that have exactly the experience that Nifty Island does. Sure, there are other places you can play a shooter. There are other places you can maybe create stuff. But winning prizes, engaging with these deep communities, trading tokens based on the things you find in game, like this is pretty novel, and how we intend to move forward. So step one is like have this really novel offering, and then when it comes to growing adoption, we think first of all there are very few Web3 games with traction even within Web3, right? Like there how many games are people actually playing and sharing on the timeline every day? We're one of the few that people really play, which is already a great starting point. And so the way we kind of move from here is empowering our creators, helping them spread the word. And so what you'll see with this, what we call market-driven UGC, which is going to be people's ability to launch their own tokens on top of Nifty, act as kind of groups of creators that have islands and are promoting content, and they're going to then have the strong incentive to get people to come in and play Nifty and purchase their token or get involved in their kind of sub community. We think that this kind of like will form a pretty viral growth mechanism that we can leverage. People love tokens. People are attracted by tokens. Nifty is going to be the gaming ecosystem with the biggest and most diverse array of tokens built on top of it, all that trade against Island token. So that's a big one for us. Other things that are more nuts and bolts, we'll be working on in mobile in 2025, branching out to new platforms. And we have strong connections with a bunch of the biggest gaming guilds like YGG, who as well can kind of help on some level drive adoption. But I think really, to me, it's like make something fundamentally innovative and new. And I do think that a game world like Nifty can be a sort of like, Coinbase of gaming. It can be this like very tangible, fun product that people who maybe don't want to trade as much, but like are kind of like, I want to be involved in crypto. I want to be part of these communities. And yeah, I want to trade a little bit. They'll hop in and they'll play Nifty. So I think we're on track to do it. I think the core thing is making a great product, and I think we're really quite close to being there.
Nice, yeah, and consider about like Nifty Island ecosystem, not just gaming, right? Also have AI agent in it, and of course NFTs, right? And you mentioned that tokens, that is really interesting, and trading involved as well. So people can have fun. I would say it's kind of like also a combination of DeFi, GameFi, SocialFi all together.
Yes, absolutely. It's the way I look at our token launchpad that we're working on is that you basically had this paradigm of scarce land sort of in the metaverse, right? And it drew a lot of people in. They were excited to trade the land and kind of enjoyed it, but it made for a really bad game. It didn't make sense to have it be that you can only create on the game platform if you hold land. This is almost more like this fun market that rewards people for creating. So it's tokens that reward people for creating, and anyone can trade them. And I think this paradigm, once people see it, is going to really click, and people will be like, okay, this is new. This is a new type of experience. So that combined with, I think, really kind of like forward-looking integration of AI agents and AI-based creation, I think is going to put us in a new category. So it's I think would definitely say that by aggressively embracing like radical fun markets and using AI to bring down the cost of creation and kind of populating it with fun agents people like interacting with, I think these two things are going to really, really add to what we have to offer.
Nice. And so let's also talk about community, because I saw that after you retweet our streaming on X, a lot more community members start to engage and retweet and also
Hey
comment,
guys.
right? Yeah. So how about community management or community growth? How does Nifty Island achieve it? And also, this is a second cycle. We know a lot of gaming projects. They are like go into a spiral, death spiral, right? And then it just exists for less than a month, then disappeared. How
Yes.
did the team achieve this for 2
Yeah.
cycles? That's not easy.
Thank you. Yeah. No, that is it's a tricky one. So people know like our community has existed since the spring. Well, let's see. It existed in full, I think August of 2021 was when we went public and started to acquire a community. And it's only grown since then. It's just been kind of up and to the right, over time. And the way we've done that, I think, it's been really trying to rep for like authentically what are we trying to build. We're trying to build the next great game world, like to rival Roblox, to rival eventually Fortnite, to certainly rival like Sandbox and Decentraland, like most definitely. Like I think that's, if anything, already kind of baked in. So, people are excited about that vision. They love bringing their NFTs. They love bringing the other communities that they're a part of into Nifty, building, creating, earning, and soon engaging with kind of AI agents as well in the game. So, people love that. And we basically created this diehard group around our legendary Palm NFTs that we gave out for just to people who contributed. We never sold them; they've only been earned out of effort. And so people kind of got their hands on the Palm NFTs. And then when we dropped Play to Airdrop we built for years. I mean, it was like 2.5 years or so.
Mhm.
We finally got the game out January 18th. Play to Airdrop kind of really exploded, got a ton of excitement and engagement with the game world. Every major NFT community participated in the launch. And since then, meme coins have jumped in on the action. Solana communities have been added. Ronin communities have been added. So we're like a vast kind of multi-chain kind of like confederation of many communities, and that's kind of how we've grown it over time. And people just really love the game. For people who play it every day, I think they feel like there's nothing else out there that's quite like it. So, it's been trying to be authentic. Not rushing the token. That's why we waited until now. We wanted to say like, hey, let's build something really real, and then we get the token out, and then we can really win together. So yeah, I think those are some of the elements.
That's really smart. Yeah, the plan, the strategy is really smart, especially integrating with so many different projects across multiple chains. So, and Nifty Island will never fade because you could always just bring in different type of communities and then joining to the Nifty Island ecosystem and continue to grow. That is so smart. And since you just mentioned about also involving the Solana ecosystem community also running, right? We have audience asking, so is the game Nifty Island, is it kind of like multi-chain available or is it on a specific chain?
Yeah, so let me go over that. We are multi-chain fundamentally, and there's two places where we interact with the blockchain. So one is we pull in things that people own. So that means you have a Bored Ape, you have a Pudgy Penguin, you have some Bonk, you have a Kydro NFT, you have one any of these like major collections across chains. We pull everything in. So when you connect to wallet, we look at everything you own and we say, hey, you can now play as your Kydro avatar. Hey, you can play as your Pudgy Penguin avatar, your Sappy Seal. We pull all that in. And we also unlock quests and experiences that you can compete in to earn prizes based on your holdings. So that's kind of step one. And when it comes to pulling NFTs in and meme coins and everything, we're super multi-chain. So it's like, I don't know if there's any game that touches as many different blockchains as we do. And we're just going to keep adding them. So that's kind of on one side. And then when it comes to creating NFTs, winning prizes, interacting on chain, we support EVM chains, just for now at least. So that's Base, ETH, Polygon. So if you want to win a prize, it will be on one of those chains. You'll see us add more, but when it comes to interaction on chain, we're EVM. But when it comes to ingestion of NFTs, we're everything.
Nice. Thank you so much and quick solving our audience question. And also, yeah, they're curious about, do you mind to cover more regarding the AI part, because you mentioned AI agent, right? And also those AI agent being to community integrating to the Nifty Island ecosystem as well. And right now, yeah, our Binance Live audience, we have over 2,800 live audience right now, and of course
Nice.
we have a lot of meme token players, I mean token holders, and they're curious about, so being a, how do you like recognize meme token that they are holding them in their wallet, and what type of like unique challenges or tasks? Like, do you mind to make some examples and share with
Yeah,
us?
absolutely. So let's do that. I'll share our Twitter, and the only reason I'm not sharing the game is
Uh-huh.
tends to be very stuttery over Google Meets, and
Ah,
when you work hard on a game and then you show it off and it's not being presented in the best way,
right.
hurts on a
Totally
deep level.
understandable.
So, but
Mhm.
I'll show you guys this. So let me do this. I'll bring up our recent activation with Bonk, but given I think everybody knows
Oh,
Bonk,
cool.
so
Yes.
perfect. Let's do that. So here is something we did in the past, and you'll be seeing far more of these in the future. So
Awesome.
here we are. Okay, so here, this activation, an official activation with Bonk Inu. You can see here that basically the like Bonk project put up $5,000 worth of Bonk, and people were able to play as their Bonk avatar. You'd connect your Phantom wallet. We see that you own Bonk. We unlock an avatar, and we also let you participate in a quest. So you can see here what it looks like a little bit. Not sure if the sound comes through or not, but
Yes. Yeah, we can.
oh, good. Okay, good. So you can play as the Bonk. You can go to islands created by Bonk-related creators, and you can go to our quests page to access that. There are quests every day created by users and us, and you can earn prizes. So very fun and a great way to get more out of the holdings you have. So that's one example. We've done many different meme coin activations, and I'll show too. I'll bring this one back up just because it sounds like people are interested in it. You can see here too
Mhm.
what AI agents in Nifty are going to look like. I'll just let the video play and
Awesome. Let's do it.
let's do it.
I recognize some AI tokens right away.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. There you have it.
Wow.
Pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
So
Everyone, yeah, this is definitely an ecosystem of the community that you wanted to join Nifty Island. Oh my goodness.
there's a lot going on. I mean, I'll say we we certainly put in the hours. But and I can say too, with this initiative, we have AI agents that are buying the token to be integrated. So you'll see a few, I think, announcements around this in the coming days. But AI agents choosing to purchase Island token so that they can be included in this new initiative. So it's quite fun. Island, and for us, like the game's free to access, but Island token's the key to being a part of it. And so that's for AI agents. That's their ticket in. So for
Interesting.
people. Yeah, pretty fun. You can read the tweets. We wrote a little letter to them.
Interesting. So AI agent wanted to, wow, wanted to also come to Nifty Island and play. So maybe right now when we enter Nifty Island and play the game, we actually play against an AI agent. Who knows?
Could
That
be,
would
or,
be
or maybe you do a quest and the quest is sponsored by an AI agent. That kind of
quest sponsored by
So,
an AI agent. That is also super unique. Nice.
yeah.
And do you like to cover more things regarding Nifty Island and AI other than the AI agent? Have you ever think about integrating technology to Nifty Island's game in the near future and then make the experience more personalized?
So something really cool that funnily enough, we've had AI startups building on top of Nifty Island since we launched. So even before a lot of the AI hype cycle, and these were things like through the marketplace that we have. And I'll share my screen. I'll just show people the web app a little bit. Let's do it. So here we go. Beautiful. So got here. This is niftyisland.com. And here is we have a market where people create their own NFTs. So I think it's the most full-fledged UGC marketplace out there. We'll see it. There we go. It's just I think I have a VPN on. And so people create things in this marketplace, 3D artists, and some things that get created here are created with AI. So I'll see if there's a good example in here, but basically creators can make 3D assets, give them away, and one of the ways they do that is with AI. So we've had multiple AI startups promote Nifty Island as a place where 3D assets can be created and monetized. So that's just one element of it. And I'll show you guys too. This is, I think, where AI will come in as well, is we have a quest system. This is really the only system of its kind, which is an open system where anyone can create a mission in Nifty and put up a prize to engage with it. So you'll see all of these are user created prizes or quests where you can play Nifty and earn a prize. And AI agents could as well leverage the system to, to reward users. So yeah, highly recommend people check that out. There's quite a lot going on with the ecosystem.
Nice. And we have a lot of audience who are curious for newcomers. How do they start to play? Do they have to own anything, any NFTs or any tokens, or can they just go to the Nifty Island's website and then start to play?
So the way that we operate is it's absolutely free to participate and play. So if you want to play Nifty, all you need to do is go to niftyisland.com and create an account and get playing. That's it. So very easy, and we highly recommend you join the Discord and meet everyone else, because it really is one of the most passionate communities in the whole space. So I'd highly recommend hopping on there and doing that. So that's how you join. And then as for like what assets exist and what might you purchase, not financial advice, but if you chose to and wanted access to the game in a new way. So the number one thing I can say is we have Island Token live now. It's available across several major centralized exchanges, on Uniswap, on ETH and Base, soon on Solana as well. And basically, if you hold that and stake it, you get a bunch of in-game benefits, and you also are able to earn a little bit. You can earn without a very small amount without doing this, but really, if you want to put your time to good use, then you'll want to purchase. You want to hold Island Token, and you'll want to stake it through the rewards page of the web app. And additionally, you can own some of our NFTs, Legendary Palms as well. Will increase your ability to do this. So. And the way we look at like play to earn is we really think about it like qualified play to earn. So this isn't just spraying tokens to random people who are going to potentially sell them or not really be invested in the ecosystem. The goal is it's like let people earn a little bit of yield on their holdings by making this game world great. If you want to get started and check it out, you can do that for free, no pressure. If you want to like really join in and benefit the most, then holding Island Token and staking it is the best method. Yeah.
Nice. And how about for the Legendary Pawn NFT holders? Are they going to get any benefits since it's TGE? Any airdrops for them?
For which benefits to who? Sorry.
For the Pawn NFT holders.
Right.
They have been holding it since the life cycle, right? So
I know.
Yeah, TG is here, and are they going to get any benefits as early supporters?
They will. So one of the key things that they have is with our kind of qualified play to earn system, they enjoy a higher earning cap. So and they also enjoy cool perks like increased status within the game, special icons around their name, special skins and avatars. And then what they can expect potentially in the future is what we've always done is whenever we do additional NFT drops, we put palm holders front and center. So that's always key there. And I think you're going to see more things for palms roll out with the token launchpad as well as that comes to pass. So the NFTs have been well supported for a really long time, super dedicated holder base, and they're great. And then so I think of it like this: like the token is kind of the main commodity that governs access to the game world. It's kind of our core. It's a core asset, and the palms are for kind of the OG kind of elite, right? Like people who want that to go a step further, be kind of like really in the inner circle, token gated chat, talking to me every day. If you enjoy doing that, that's if you want to, you can do that in there. They give kind of premier access. So it's like, the elite, and then it's like the token is this like central commodity. That's kind of how it works.
Nice. Thank you so much. So friends, if you wanted to get more rewards, right, kind of like upgrade your status within the Nifty Island ecosystem, be sure to get the Pawn NFT. They are super cool. They're just like the logo, right, with different colors, and get it. And then you are going to enjoy more rewards. Also future airdrop as well. And let's talk about, since we talk about potential future airdrops, right? What's your long-term goal for Nifty Island? How do you see it evolving in the upcoming years? Thank you.
Yeah, so the goal is to be the next great game world, to define games that are built by the players. So that is the goal, and that means like over time, we're not under any illusion it won't take time, but it's being on the level of a Roblox or a Fortnite. That's our goal, 100, without a doubt, and we've made great progress towards that. We have a long way to go, and there are many intermediary steps to get there. And I think one of them is like it should become obvious to everyone in Web3 that we're the leading contender to do this. There's always been excitement around like Decentraland, Sandbox, these sort of like open game worlds. Like people see the opportunity is big. And then the question is like which project is going to execute? Like who's going to actually deliver it? And I think our first goal needs to be convincing everyone in Web3 that we are the ones who have the best chance of doing it. I think for anyone who plays Nifty, that's already obvious. Maybe for people who haven't yet tried it, they don't know. But we need to kind of spread the word about that. And I think that will be reflected in the excitement we see around the game and Island and everything, the token. And so, goal one, convince everyone we are the leading contender to win this very exciting category, which is games built by the players, accelerated by AI, accelerated by crypto. So that's kind of step one. And then from there, it's launching these new elements of the product, the token launchpad where people can issue player created tokens that trade against Island, AI agent integrations, better creation tools, mobile access to the game, broadening distribution over time, broadening Nifty Island to more chains. There are a couple that still I think could be very promising for us. So I think 2025 is going to be all about broadening access to the game, launching these compelling new features that drive interest in Island. And additionally, it's going to be really all about people coming to realize, like, hold on a second, like Sandbox and Decentraland, fine, but like these guys are really, really going for it. And I think that's going to become obvious to everyone over the course of this year.
Got it. Wow, lots of exciting plans ahead. And have you ever considered making the Italian game like in Go Mobile or build an app or maybe change it like a mini game and then launch it on Telegram?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, we've looked at that. So I think Telegram games are great for viral growth to some degree, and I think it's worth looking at for that reason. I think I've been a little bit more skeptical of the staying power
Mhm.
of some of them. Like, do people want to engage with them forever? Does it, or is it kind of like till the airdrop, right?
Mhm.
And and so I think you'll see us do stuff like that. But it's going to be about growth, and I think the core value of what we have is that we have something deep, where it's like, what is going to hold attention and keep getting better every year. I think a recurring theme for us, for people looking at the project, is we've always played the long game. Like, I mean, and I think the long game is building the defining UGC game world. So that's what we're focused on. But a Telegram mini app could be a great way of attracting more people who maybe have never heard of Nifty. So
Mhm.
I like the idea of it for sure.
Got it. Thank you so much, Charles, for spending time with us. And everyone still highly recommend you to go to newtalent.com and to check it out. I'm going to do that right now because I know Charles is super busy and you might have other things to do, but I'm going to stay here and then showcase it with our audience. I'm going to share my screen. It might be like a bit just like Charles said, right? Because Google Meet or any other device when playing games, and we also need to string at the same time, it does lag for a few seconds, but that's okay. I believe our audience could still know how fun it is and wanted
It's
to.
very smooth. It's
Mhm.
very smooth in practice. So just
Yeah.
know it's Google Meets. If you're like, why is this stuttering? It's
yeah,
Google Meets.
it's
It's not
because of
us.
it's because of the platform that we are streaming.
Yes,
It's not
exactly.
because of the game at all. So yeah, but once again, Charles, before we wrap up the session, do you wanted to mention anything that we haven't covered yet to our audience?
I think I'll just say where we're at as a project, where we think the leading Web3 UGC game world, game built by its players. We want to define that category. We're accelerating that journey with the integration of AI agents, which I think we're kind of in the lead on right now within this kind of UGC category. We have a token launchpad we're working on, and Island Token itself is now live. We just did TG. We're super excited about it. It's fun we encourage people to play, stake, realize the benefits of that, realize the utility of that. Um, And yeah, I'd say, we're fired up and we're having a good time with it, and encourage people to join the community because it's the most fun community in Web3. I think people don't, for those who don't know, it maybe that's not clear to them, but hop in there and try it for yourself. And I think there's nowhere more active, more creative, and more bullish on the future of what we can build in this category. So encourage people to hop on and try it out for themselves. You can play for free. We're not asking you to buy anything. If you choose to get involved in the token or the NFTs, that just makes it more fun. So it's completely optional. And yeah, encourage people to check it out. There'll be many more updates, so we'll be waiting for you when you choose to jump in.
Thank you so much, Charles, for joining us today. And I have to say, the overall idea of Nifty Island is super brilliant because you could include so many different project ecosystem to Nifty Island and make it larger and larger. Maybe, yeah, it's going to be a Nifty country. Yeah, Nifty.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not just
Oh,
an
that's
island.
right. Yeah, trends come and go. Nifty Island is forever. So.
Right. This is really smart. Yeah, that's why Newton never fade when other GameFi projects like, oh yeah, kind of like winding down, right? But Newton is still
Yes.
super active.
Yeah, staying
Respect.
power is everything. Staying power is everything. Thank you. We'll do this again when we have a next release. That's our new rule. Whenever we do a major release, we do a Moonlight interview. So it'll be
Thank you
good.
so much, Charles. And well,
Awesome.
next time we can try bilingual because I can translate information into Mandarin Chinese and yeah, share with our Chinese community as well. We
I'd
have
love that.
lots of users and players as well.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be great. Wonderful.
Thank
Let's
you.
do it.
Have a great rest of the day.
You too. Take care.
Bye. Okie dokie, friends. I still have to say this is super cool and I can't wait to start to play. I'm going to go to the website for now. Okay, let me put this banner over here while I'm searching for the website and start to play. This is just amazing, I have to tell you. Let's go. You are going to love it, friends. You are going to love it. I'm going to go to Nifty Island's official website over here, and I am going to share my screen with everyone. Share my screen over here. I'm going to okay, so to find the official website, first go follow Nifty Island on X, right? And then join their Discord server, and niftyisland.com is over here. Yeah, as you can see, I've joined X since March 2021. I've been building over there for a long time. And you just go there and you can start to play. It's available on Windows and iOS. Interesting. I'm going to check it out. Play now, everyone. And let me see if I can unmute myself somewhere. Yeah, because I remember there were like music. Okay, and you can also watch the trailer over here. Let's do it. Fukala, Nifty Island. Yes, that was January 17 earlier this year, right? We had the open beta went live at the time, and now we are going to double check. Create an island, shape it, play and earn. Friends, the website is niftyisland.com. I'm going to copy this and then share the link with all of our audience. You are able to see it right now. Oh yeah, and by the way, I need to check over here. How many audience do we have right now? Ooh, we have over 5,000 live views on Binance. And of course, our AMA session is being featured over here on Binance Live. Yeah, being featured on the top of the front page. The future of Web3 gaming with Nifty Island. This is certainly the future. And super, super smart, just like I say. A lot of trends that come and go, right? They fade, but Nifty Island will never fade. Why? Because they could just always inviting different communities, right? Different trending projects to join and to build together. So I would say if you open a door, let others come in, you actually will just continue to be there, right? To survive and to grow bigger and bigger, larger and larger. Okay. Cool. Oh, nice. We have a lot of audience replying. Nifty will lead the way, no doubts. I'm going to show this. Yes. We have friends saying hi from our YouTube. LFG Island. That's nifty. 2K friends tune in on Binance Live. Happy Friday, friends. And now we have 5Ks already. Yes. Let's see. A beautiful GN. Good. Hello. Nice. Hey. Yeah, we have friends joking about the Telebot, right? 2025 will be Nifties. Yes. Island is the way, definitely. Oh, you think Tagran is bunk, so don't do it? Yeah, so certainly there are different thoughts, right? We welcome different thoughts. We are super open, and let's play Nifty together. Let me check over here. So everyone, I highly recommend you to play now. Okay, just go and play. You're going to have fun. You are going to have fun. You are going to have fun. So I am verifying myself. I'm not a bot. I'm going to create an account. Over here. Pick a region. Let's go. Logging. If this is the first time, because I use a new wallet to join it. So if it's your first time to play, you're going to verify that you are not a bot by clicking on different bicycles to verify it and creating an account. Continue. Go. Let's go. Okay. Let me see. Awesome. So, and now downloading again. Oh, you can download again or you can play it on the website over here. Game download required. So I'm going to download it for my computer. And then there's a Nifty Island installer. So I just open it. Will take a few moments for me. A few minutes for me. Oh, that was actually fast. It is installed already. Let me see how I can share my screen through this way. Where is the game? Oh, it's over here. Let me see. Downloading the game. Awesome. Let me see if I can share my screen this way. Can I? Because it's a different tab. I'm going to double check if there's a way to share that tab. Oh, here, the Nifty Island Launcher. Yes, I can share it. And over here. Yeah, exactly. So friends, go to niftyisland.com and you are going to see the website. You can download it and then launch to play. So sign in. Do I? Okay. I'm going to sign in, so I'm not going to share screen right now. Because I may need to type my password or something. The site is trying to open Nifty Island Launcher. Yes, open it. And then I'm going to, where's the sign button? Going to play. Oh, it is called Moonlight's Nifty Island. Seriously? Nice. I need to make the screen smaller a bit. Just make it a little bit smaller so I can share it. I wanted to share my screen. Oh my goodness, there is a super cute bot. Sorry, I accidentally bumped my mic. How do I make my window smaller and then share it with our friends? So I'm going to share this window. Oh yeah, here we go. Can I click on that and share? The site will be able to see the content of your screen. Yes, so to share it. Let me see. Well, my connection is. Let me double check. Yeah, is there a way to share it with my friends over here? Probably need to wait. Let's wait. I'm going to try again to see how I can share my gaming tab with everyone. Get smaller. Oh yes, I'm sharing it. Cool. I made it. Can you hear the music? I'm going to do this way. Okay. So this is the way that I am sharing this. This is cool. Hey, new about buddy, you wash up here too, huh? Okay, I know what happened. So apparently, when I try to stream and play the game at the same time, my computer would not allow me to do it. Okay, because my computer would think it's too much. But that's okay. I still wanted to share, at least I can share the website to everyone to show you. It's niftyisland.com. Go there, play, have fun, enjoy. Yeah, it says waiting for a signature. Yeah, because already linked my new wallet. So it's going to ask me for the it asked me for the password to launch it. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go. I'm just going to share the screen over here for everyone to take a look, and yeah, you can download it and you can start to play. It's a lot of fun. It's just like my computer doesn't allow me to play the game while streaming it at the same time. So I have to just play with myself. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, it was a very happy interview with Charles from Nifty Island and friends. I highly recommend everyone. Y'all just need to go to niftyisland.com and give it a try. The super cute robot over there is going to guide you. What's the name again? B33, is that? And it was so super cute. Yes, B33. Oh my goodness, I remember the name. Super cute. Talks like a little what did I say? R2D2 thing. Yeah, remind me of R2D2 from Star Wars. You're going to love the game. Enjoy.